Hello, what is up guys? My name is Dave MBZ. We're back again, shiny hunting on Scarlet and Violet. Oh, there's a belly bolt. I've never seen one of these in the wild other than that one fixed spawn point it has. Today we're going to start how we normally start. You know what that is. If you don't, it is... we're going to start with shiny hunting Paris Pokemon. We're going to shiny hunt Sandy Shocks as we have done for the last however many streams. And then we're gonna use an electric sandwich this time rather than the normal one we use, which is the ground sandwich. Because we want to avoid getting the Fampi spawns. We're not doing that raid because it's fairy. Obviously, I apologise for the fact that the stream is rather late. It's meant to start at 9 o'clock, but I got carried away making the thumbnail and editing a few things. So we didn't have to deal with boring things all the time. Okay, so electric needs 3 yellow peppers, cucumber, and a pickle. Save the game. And picnic. Creative mode, obviously. Cucumber, pickle, 3 yellow peppers. Next. We've got sweet and spicy. That will do, won't it? Yeah, apparently so. So we have saved. So if we screw this up, we've got a good save point. It shouldn't be that hard to make a sandwich with just peppers though, really. I say that as I just stack them all in one place and hope they don't fall over. Like that. Just don't fall off the bread and it's okay. Oh god. Definitely not putting the bread on it today, are we? Oh, that's so... No! We may have messed this up. Let's see, did we get the chef's kiss? Did we get it? Did we only get 2 pieces of cucumber left on there? No, yeah we did. I thought it was only 1 at first. That's okay, we only lost 1. Can't chef's kiss until we know we got the powers. Did we? Yes! Mwah! Chef's kiss. That was... I thought we'd mess that up for sure. I thought for sure we'd mess that up. Jeez, we didn't. Jeez, boy. We're gonna area 2 like we always do. Hopefully we're gonna find it today. This is gonna be like a 7th sandwich trying to find Sandy Shocks. Boosting electric type should make it easier to find things on that little landslide area. I don't know what else will spawn in its place. So we are going to have that issue. So we got obviously Raichus and stuff spawning here. So we're not going to get a shiny camera up, shiny normal, shiny Fampi, shiny Donphan, anything like that. We are going to get, hopefully, shiny Sandy Shocks. That's which video anything that spawns. I say should because I'm being very optimistic here. I couldn't tell, I couldn't see it. We had to try it. Climb. You dumb dragon. So it looks like whoever said this was a better play, a better way to do it, was 100% right. Because this is just sandy shocks around here. Okay, 2 seconds. We're just checking if it is what else can spawn. It looks like nothing other than like the Raichu. Poor me doesn't spawn this close to the cliff, so we avoid poor me. We get lucky in that respect. I think it's just certain parts of the cliff he can't clip onto. Like that. See how he just... I turned around once and that's it. I'd say this is definitely the play to get the maximum amount of spawns we can get of just sandy shocks. It's definitely the way to do it. Whoever said that in the chat the other day was 100% correct, and I take back anything I said about anything bad about it. To be fair, I wasn't really worried about getting other spawns. I don't have a Phanpy or Don fan, but I didn't have a Phanpy or Don fan when we first started hunting it, so I was okay with that. I can't spot a shiny Raichu though, can I? Could I spot a shiny Raichu? I don't think I could, you know. We're not after this anyway. We're not after Raichu anyway. We're after sandy shocks. Gonna do a short stream today anyway. It's only gonna be like an hour, hour and a half maybe. Because I need to spend time editing. I need to try and get further in my Violet play. Oh, poor me does spawn close to the cliff. It lied to me. But only if I go like to far away from the cliff. If I go this part, just hover around here, I will get the maximum amount of spawns that are not Raichu. Yeah, I've been working on my Violet play obviously, because the plan is obviously at some point when we've finished the Paradox Pokemon in Scarlet to go and Paradox Pokemon in Violet. To do that I need to be in the end game. I need to have unlocked 5 and 6 star raids so I can grind the raids up. Come on. Yes, I'm running through the game. I'm not like rushing it, but I'm just trying to take my time, enjoy myself while I'm playing it. It's weird playing the game again from the start, tell you that much. And I'm trying to do like catch everything as I go, so I haven't got to run around at the end and try and catch 300 Pokemon that I didn't catch when I ran through the game the first time. Like this time when I played Scarlet for the first time, I caught a team I was happy with, and then that was it. I left it. I'll leave it. I'm fine taking this. This is my team. I'm not catching every Pokemon I see. Then I regretted it when I had to trade like 120 Pokemon with Dan to finish the Dex. So wasn't the most optimal way of doing it, most efficient way of doing it either. So I will be doing it differently on my Violet playthrough. I say that, but I know at some point I'm going to get bored and try and catch everything. And I'm going to just end up doing what I was doing on Scarlet and just going with the flow, getting what I get. But hopefully that won't happen. And I can stick with the plan. So in like a couple of weeks, we can transition over to Violet for some of the shiny hunts. Obviously there's some Pokemon that are exclusive to Violet, not ones that I'm going to be overly keen to hunt. Like, I'm not overly fussed if I hunt a Gulpin. Maybe Dreepy, because that is a Violet exclusive and it is a cool looking shiny. Just got to check them all now they're all actually spawned. Obviously, if you're out in a chat at any point today and you do think you do notice any lag or anything that you can notice that makes your stream look less than good, do let me know in the chat and I'll be sure to fix it as fast as I can. So hard to check them all and be careful not to run into any of them, especially when stupid things like this happen. On another note, I've obviously spent a lot of time streaming over the last week or so I haven't really had much time to edit the shiny shorts and stuff down, so they are coming. I can't give you an estimated release date for any of them. There are a couple I need to work on from off stream, and then there's a lot that I may feature in shiny shorts as well as the highlight videos from on stream. For example, the Tauros clip when I got Paldea and Tauros Blaze Breed was funny, definitely worthy of a short, but that won't be coming tomorrow or Wednesday or Thursday. Obviously I'm streaming on Friday for a couple hours again. It won't be a very long stream, it'll be a normal 2-hour-ish stream. That'll be Friday evening about 6-7 PM British time. But there are shiny shorts coming, and the next highlight video will be coming next week is the plan. I can't give you a date, it could be Wednesday, it could be Thursday next week, but it will be coming next week. And that will have all the best bits from all the streams over the Christmas week and a couple before that, couple streams before that, including the Tauros clip. And you will see it all. Obviously, I think the clips, I don't think people realise how long it took to edit. Like, I know no one complained about it, but I know like I was kind of rushing to get it out, and it took way longer than I thought it would to make it into a video. I thought I'd probably spend like 3 to 4 hours getting all the clips cut down into the video and just little tiny tweaks, but some of the clips took 1 to 2 hours just to edit themselves, and there was about 10 or 12 clips in the video. It took me like nearer to 12 hours of editing to get all the clips to work together, and I'm not very good at editing anyway. It's not my strength. So sometimes I take a little bit longer than obviously a person that was good at it would. But I know people enjoy, I hope people enjoy the content I put out regardless of if they think they could do a better job themselves or anything like that. I know you guys that watch, you'd be the first ones to tell me if you didn't like the way something was done, and I appreciate that. It's always good to receive feedback, whether positive or negative. Like I said, I will say when I say leave a like on the video, It's only so I know you're enjoying the video. If you ever left a dislike, I'd know someone wasn't enjoying the video. Obviously that does happen sometimes. I know not everyone's cup of tea. My reactions can be a little bit over the top sometimes. But that's just what I do. It's just how I react. I appreciate everyone that sticks by me with everything. The good streams, the bad streams. The streams where we spend 3 hours hunting and we get 1 shiny. The streams where we do 5 sandwiches and get nothing we're hunting for. Hopefully today will be the end of that dead streak with Sandy Shocks. We've done the best thing we possibly could have with boosting the electric type. I know it's electric ground, but there's a lot of ground Pokemon that spawn around here. If we can if we do it electric, keep the spawns to a minimum. Ones that aren't Sandy Shocks anyway. So hopefully this will yield some good results and we can get into hunting something else. We are going to resume the Charmander hunt probably on Friday. Shiny Charizard. Because we're going to be... I want to do a hunt for a Pokemon we don't obviously have. Like I was going to try and do a event Pokemon hunt whenever the event comes out. For example, we had Charizard beginning of December. And my plan was to do like a hunt for like Sprigatito on obviously the starter. Then we were going to hunt for Charmander, then we were going to hunt for Cinderace when that comes out. But I still need to do Quaxly and Fuecoco, and at the moment they're not available in the wild. They probably will be, or available in a different area when the DLC drops, whenever that is going to be, whenever it's announced. We'll find out that stuff out when it's announced. Maybe January, February it'll be announced, probably releasing like June, July. I wouldn't expect any DLC before next summer. But hopefully we will get some updates before then. I'm hoping there's going to be an update at some point soon. I don't expect them to change certain things. Like I don't expect them to change the drop rates of Herb and Mystica as much as I would love them to do that. Because obviously I'm moving through mine since we used quite a lot of them on Sunday when me and Dan were streaming. We're using... And because I'm playing Violet when I'm off stream now a lot of the time, so I can get up to speed on that. I haven't really got time to farm the 6 and 5 stories like I used to. I used to spend like 3-4 hours after I streamed, and if I wasn't editing anything, just farming raids. And you wouldn't get many Herbers obviously because they are very rare drops at like 10%. But I do what I could. But now I'm playing Violet and I'm trying to complete the main, just the main game. I'm not trying to end game it yet. Like I said, I'm running through the main story. I'm doing the gyms, doing the Titans. I'm not really doing the Team Star bases because they're quite difficult, and I think I'd rather be over leveled for those. And they take quite a lot of time, whereas I can do a gym in like 10 minutes. The Team Star bases, you have like, what, 3 minutes of killing all the Pokemon, 30 Pokemon you need to defeat to even face the boss. And then you have the fight in the boss, which is always really hard if you're over leveled by a few levels. It's still quite hard. You got to be. I remember doing the fairy boss. Is it fairy? I think so. I can't remember. I struggled with the fighting one especially anyway, because of I think it's the leader's Annihilate, was just slapping everything I had. Okay, are we gonna find this? How long have we got left on a sandwich? 14. We've done half the sandwich already. And we're repeating this 0 luck that we've had for the last however many streams doing it. We've tried this challenge, or this Pokemon hunt. We've had this bad luck. Our luck just has not picked up. And we don't want a Poor Me. We don't want a Raichu. If I got Raichu, I wouldn't be like, oh, it's gross, throw it away. But I wouldn't be as hyped as I would be for a Sandy Shocks. Why does that when I spin the camera around, does he fall off? Like I said, this is going to be a quick stream though, like I said, about an hour and a half at most. I mean, no, 2 hours at most. Because it is already 10:30 here for me in night time. Because I started so late. I'm so hard. They're so hard to spot. Right, let's run up here. We're going to despawn them the old-fashioned way. Rather than using the cliff, we're going to do it the easy way. Spawn in a load of Poor Me's. Load more Poor Me's. Some Raichus. A load more Poor Me's. Some more Raichu. And then we start getting the Sandy Shocks back. Which is what we want. Also, when you go back to playing this game from the start again, you realise how bad you have it when you can't do this. Or this. Or swim. Yesterday I was trying to catch something by a little pond, and I just walked into the water not even thinking about it because I'm so used to being able to swim, and I got put back to the side. And I was like, oh, forgot you can't do that yet. That's kind of why I'm trying to go through the Titans before I go through the Star Bases, because the Star Bases don't really reward you with anything other than like XP and stuff, or the like good things you get. Abilities of the your ride Pokemon you get from the Titans. You get the ability to catch high level Pokemon with the gym badges. All things you need more than you need to defeat a Starbase and find out the story. Don't get me wrong, the story was interesting the first time I played it. I'm not hating on the story. I think every part of the story in this game is frankly amazing. Definitely a massive improvement on Sword and Shield. I'm pretty sure none of them were shiny. I'm hoping that one I despawned wasn't either. Okay, they don't spawn this far away. Red and blue. Obviously we're looking for black magnets. No red and blue poles on the magnet. So So we have the red and blue is a dead giveaway that's not shiny. We're looking for a one that has black legs. Everything about it, like all the legs and everything. The poles on the magnets on its head are black, not red and blue. And there's a gold tint to the eyes, which we've not seen yet. That'd been a great time for it to show up, wouldn't it? Any of these could be it. Like, that one's tiny, but it's not it. It's really hard to see from above. Obviously, from above, they all look like they've got dark legs because they're shadows. None of them ever actually do. He's so stupid, this dragon. Never clings to the wall first time when I try. Okay, none of these even look like they are. So some of them, sometimes you kind of question it. You go, is it? No. But none of these actually like even look remotely like they're shiny. If they did even, I'd be saying prepare your eardrums because when I see those sparkles, they're getting burst. The way you climb in this game is so stupid. See, from above they all look shiny. From up close you can see they're not. Unless, nope. Dark Knight, how what? I'm confused by what you mean by how. Thanks for stopping by though. So many. Oh, because I have a sandwich on. Encounter power, sparkling power and title power for electric types. Trying to find the shiny. This is about in the last week and a half we've probably done about 7 sandwiches trying to find this one. And we're at best odds of like 1 in 683 or whatever it is. 512 I think with the shiny charm actually. And we've had no luck. Just keep getting ones with red and blue poles. We don't want that, we want the black ones. We want the black poles on its magnets and a gold tint to its metal around its eyes. That's what the shiny looks like. So it's quite subtle and it's quite hard to see. I don't know if this one's shiny, I can't tell. Nope. Basically, the way the red and blue is, it'll be black. And the silver around the eyes will be a slight gold colour. It's obviously really easy to see when in a normal place, but in this area, it's kind of washed out by all the light. So it probably wouldn't look as obvious. It'll be very subtle in this light, but when we see it outside of this area, you'll see how easy it is to see. But you're never going to find it easily in here. You basically just got to look at the legs. You can't get close enough to look at the arms. You want to just check the legs. And it's just red and blue bits. Please have a shiny. I don't give away shinies apart from when I'm doing special giveaway streams, which we're nowhere near doing yet. How have you never had a shiny? This game's like, they're everywhere. I found multiple even before I got the shiny charm. You just gotta explore more if you're not finding shinies. Hatch some eggs with a non-native language ditto and do some outbreaks and stuff like that. You'll find, trust me, you'll find a shiny that like pretty easy if you do all those. Not easy as in like 10 encounters easy, but well, you may, to be fair, with outbreaks. My shiny Gyarados appeared after I knocked out like 10 of them. So they can be found. Just gotta be persistent. It's not always the easiest thing to find, but they are definitely easier than they were in previous games. Other than Legends Arceus, they were very common in that because of the noise. You couldn't really miss them. And on this game, obviously, they despawn if you go too far away, whereas Legends Arceus, they didn't despawn. They just temporarily despawned. See all these sandy shocks here, they all have red and blue feet. We don't want that. So we can despawn them any way we want. And these ones will all be different sandy shocks that were just there a second ago. They all look the same because none of them are shiny. We didn't get that lucky. We just got to check the feet. If the feet are red and blue, it's not for you. That's not a real rhyme, by the way. We're in like the magic 5 minutes, is what my mate Dan calls it, where most of my shinies normally come, well, we were doing the other day, me and him on stream, most of our shinies came in the last 5 minutes. It's obviously a possibility. You're looking at a minuscule possibility, but imagine if they did. I'd have to catch them all. I definitely wouldn't just leave them. I'd catch every single one. Our sandwich is nearly over. So when the sandwich ends, there won't be so many of them spawning. At that point, we'll reset the save. Decide on a different Pokemon to hunt because we don't do the same Pokemon over and over again. We do Sandy Shocks. We've done it every stream, well, nearly every stream for the last week and a half. We spend one sandwich hunting Sandy Shocks. If we don't get it, we have something else. I don't think we have got it this time. Nope, the spawns are over. Spawns have changed. I'm not going to save my game because we didn't get a shiny. So we're going to reset the save. Find something else we want to hunt. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go for about, like I said, we're going to go earlier. We're going to go for about an hour and a half today. It's quite late here for me. It's 10:40 p.m. Let's see what we can find, what we can hunt. We're looking for Paldean Pokemon more than anything else. We've already got Palmy and Tauros, so we don't need to hunt those. I don't really fancy wasting a sandwich on Wooper with where it spawns. We got Fido and Daxbun. What can we get? Let's go for Cloth, and if we don't get it, if we do get it even, we'll go for Rockruff afterwards. So we'll go for Cloth first. So we need a rock sandwich. Which is 3 bacon. So first things first, we fly to Artizone West. That's the best place to do cloth hunting. So normally in my streams we start with a paradox hunt, or we start with an egg hunt. I haven't got any eggs prepared right now, so that's why we're starting with paradox hunts again. I haven't got the 30 eggs I need. Save here. Also, we saved the ingredients from the last one because we didn't save the save. We reset the save, so everything we used in that sandwich, herb miscus and everything, we got back. So we need cucumber, a pickle, and 3 bacon. Do we have 3 bacon? Is the question. Cucumber, pickle, 3 bacon. Obviously we saved the game, so if we don't get what we want, we will reset the save again. Now obviously Cloth Shiny is a lot more obvious than Sandy Shocks. Cloth Shiny is bright blue, so won't be easy to miss. That wasn't good, Dave. We didn't want that at all, did we? We don't want it to look like this. We have to fit 9 bacon on here. We did not want it to be that wobbly. Do I know Fairy? Fairy is 3 tomatoes, a cucumber, and a pickle. We have to be quick, so I can see the stuff starting to slip. We did it! Everything survived. Yeah, so Fairy, you can do the cheapest option is basically 3 tomatoes, 1 cucumber, 1 pickle, and any 2 herb and mysticas. Don't use too sour or don't use too sweet together. This should give me sparkling power and counter power and title power for rock. So if we find Cloth, if you want to make the sandwich for Fairy, you want 1 cucumber, 1 pickle, like 1 portion of cucumber pickle, 3 portions of tomato, and any 2 herb and mysticas. But you do not want to mix too sweet or too sour herbs or a sweet and sour together. So basically 2 spices would work, 2 salties would work, 2 bitters would work. So we're looking for cloth. So obviously spawns a lot. We're looking for its boosted spawn, which is basically here. We're also going to boost the Nacli spawns, which is a little bit annoying, but we haven't got Nacli shiny yet, so it's not the end of the world if we get that shiny. The only thing that's ruining this is the fact that it's night time, so we are getting Murkrow spawns. Not because they're boosted, just because Murkrow exists in this area. We could find this really easy. It should take us a whole sandwich, we might not find it at all. Now, bear in mind, I'm not going to save the game unless we get cloth, or unless we get 2 shinies. I'm not saving for a single shiny Nacli, for example, because Nacli's not one I want to hunt with a sandwich, because it's such an easy spawn to get. Eventually I'll find a Nacli without having to waste a sandwich on it. So I'm not going to use... This is not going to be saved if we don't get the cloth. No worries. You had to thank me, man. But there's a graphic available widely online. It's by Silent Destroy SR is the graphic. Probably find them on Twitter or something. I don't know. Someone sent me the picture, so I don't really know where they got it. Original recipes are by TAK2525 TAK. Again, I don't know where you'd find them, but graphic is available online. There is other recipes that require a lot more ingredients, but they require less of the specific ingredient for the type. Like it'll be 2 of something, like 2 tomatoes for example. But you'll use like a hamburger and a pepper and something else, to then use 2 herb mysticas as well. So it's cheaper in the terms of the ingredient you need for the type, but it's still as expensive if you factor in every other cost that you're going to have to use for all the ingredients. It's trying to get me any. I don't know if cloth spawns up here other than that one spawn we just had. I think it likes to stick around pretty much by the cave. Like I said, cloth shiny is very obvious, so we're not going to miss it. Trust me when I say that if we see it in the game, everyone's going to notice it. Me, you, everyone clicks on this video for half a second will know, oh, it's a shiny cloth. Trust me when I say it's probably the most obvious Gen 9 shiny there is. Definitely more obvious than the Nacli shiny, which obviously is obvious, just not... What's not spawning? Dark Knight. And just for the record, just so you're aware, there's about 20-second delay between what I say and what you see. So anytime you type in a chat, there's about 20-second delay before I hear it. You hear what I say back even. Obviously, if I type, I can reduce that delay, but it's really hard to type and do things like that when I'm trying to run around. Hopefully, the delay is not too big of an issue. I have tried to minimize the delay before, and it just seemed to push the quality of the stream down. So I thought I'd rather have better quality stream than near instant interaction. Iron Valiant. Are you in the right area? If you go to check your powers, press right on the D-pad. Like press right like this so you get this screen. Does it say sparkling power, title power, encounter power? If it doesn't say encounter power, then you probably did something wrong. Trust me, I've done it. I've made the wrong, like a sandwich with the wrong effects. And it's annoying. Like I said, check the powers are all active. I know you're answering the, are you in the right area? Failing that, I don't know which area you're in. What power are you missing? Because if you haven't got those 3 powers, mate, you did something wrong. And at that point, I'd advise you. No, 30 minutes is how long the effect lasts for. If you haven't got the effects listed here after you've made a sandwich, I'd advise you to go onto Google or YouTube and find a video how to make the sandwiches, because it's really hard to talk you through it. It's hard to talk you through it when I can't see what's going on, or like know really what, like with the delay and everything. It's hard to know where you got stuck or where you went wrong. So my advice would be either to wait till the stream's over and go find the video, or go Google some things about it, so you can get like a step-by-step, because I kind of just summarized what you needed for a sandwich. I didn't tell you how to do everything, the ideal recipes. If you're missing encounter power, maybe you did any ingredients fall off, because if that happens you might lose one of the powers. Did you use 2 of the herb mistigers that you shouldn't have used? There's so many different things that can cause that. You just need to you should have saved before you made the sandwich, I'm guessing. So just reset your save so you don't lose the herb mysticas and try it again. Like I said, it's really hard to advise you what you did wrong when I didn't see you make the sandwich, and I don't know what you did. Obviously, I gave you the recipe, but I don't know how you made it. I don't know if you did everything correctly. Now, I'm not saying that you didn't. I'm just saying it's possible that you've used 2 herb mistigers that you shouldn't have used for that type, and it hasn't worked for that reason, or you dropped an ingredient off the sandwich. Like, the ingredients can fall off, but they've got to be touching the bread to count, and if it needs everything that's in the sandwich, then you won't have all the powers if you haven't got everything in that it needs in there. There is also a website. It's 2 seconds. I'll type the link in the chat. finding the sandwich maker. If you just go on to Google and literally search on Google Pokemon Sandwich Simulator. I'm not even kidding. The top result is like cecilbowen.github.io. That is that you can like test the sandwich before you make it in your game. So you can put the ingredients in that you're going to use, the herb misticas you're going to use, or you did use. It will show you what powers you're going to get, what powers you should be getting anyway. And it's 100% accurate. So as long as you do follow that recipe you did on that website in your game, you should have exactly the same same powers: encounter power, sparkling power, title power, whatever you want to put on it. Obviously you can get different powers. You can get raid power and sparkling power. You can get like so many other things you can get that aren't encounter power, but you want encounter power to maximize your spawns. Otherwise what you're doing is just increasing the shiny rate for the Iron Valiants in this case that spawn naturally. Considering how few of them, how rare Iron Valiant actually is, you don't just want to be like boosting your encounter rate, your shiny rate for the one spawn that happens. Some Pokemon you can get away with that because obviously they're quite common, like Screamtail and Brute Bonnet. They're a lot more common, so you probably could get away without using a shiny, like a encounter boost sandwich. But trust me, use that, like Google that, what I sent in the chat. Top result will show you the sandwich simulator. Put everything you want to test into that. Maybe just test your own recipes if you want to as well. See what you can make. See what effects it gives you if you make it, and then use the ingredients in game. Make sure you always save before you make a sandwich. Always save before you make a sandwich. Because then if it goes wrong, you can reset the save, you don't lose anything. Herb Mysticas are very valuable. Like even just like me, and I have like 50 of them. Because they're so hard to get at like a 10% chance, 13% in a 6-star raid. It's not guaranteed. So you don't want to be wasting them. Unless your sandwich is unless you get something worth it. Like I didn't save my last sandwich. I didn't get shiny sandy shocks, so I didn't save my sandwich. I haven't lost to herb mysticas. I've used them again for this sandwich, this rock sandwich. If this doesn't work out for me and I don't get shiny cloth, I won't be saving again. I'll be resetting the save again, and I will lose everything I find in this 30 minutes. But I'm gonna get my herb mysticas back because I don't want to lose them because of how rare they are. That cloth, it was weird. Oh, I didn't see it. But like I said, if you are struggling and that website doesn't help you, there's a lot of videos on YouTube, people that like are good at stuff like this, explaining things. Austin John Plays is one of the ones I watch the most for like tutorials and stuff, for stuff like that. If you are stuck at any point and you do need some like additional help. There's a lot of other like YouTubers that make videos on how to do things in this game. Some of them are very informative, some of them less informative. Some of them use hacks and stuff, but you want to find the ones that give you good information. And you were shiny hunting in no time for those sandwiches. You just really need to figure out where you went wrong. and try again. Don't give up. Iron Valiant's a beautiful shiny if you can get it. Perfect. Good job, Dark Knight. Do you know where you'd gone wrong? Mate, Cloth should be an easy one. Why is Cloth being so difficult? Ah, the food fell. Okay. Yep, that'll do it. Sometimes you can get away with it, like when I did my Sandy Shock sandwich, I lost one of the cucumbers and the sandwich still worked. But sometimes you can't. Like I said, they are excuse me. They are quite hard to make with the ingredients I sent you, because you're making very big sandwiches, and if you're doing it on single player, you don't have a lot of room. As you saw with my bacon one, I had to do to get this Cloth sandwich going. If you do it on multiplayer, you get a much bigger piece of bread to build the sandwich on. Even two of you makes the bread like a little bit bigger, so it's easier to build a sandwich, and it's so much easier, like so much easier to do it with 2 players. I'm trying to maximize my spawns here by running around more. I was like, did my sandwich run out already? No it didn't, but... What's up, Tie-Dye Dragon and Hothead Tar? That's a mouthful of a name, I'll tell you that. See, these Cloth... Okay, Dark Knight, that's no worries. Always seem to be there. But they're not fixed. I'm 90% certain they're not fixed spawns. I think 3 of them is too big a fixed spawn. Normally they're just 1. That was quick. If those Cloth are in the exact same place... I'm a little bit suspicious of them now. I don't think they're fixed spawns. Apparently Cloth spawns all over this bit. I literally only ever see him by where the Titan spawns. I think there's just other rock type Pokemon that can spawn. Oh, there's one. Just 1 person sandwich. Okay, he doesn't spawn up down here. He only spawns in area 3 by the looks of it. So don't go to area 5. We want to stay in area 3. We want to maximize our claw spawns and not the Nacli spawns, which is the issue we're facing here. Wherever we go that's not by the Titan, we're getting 1 claw to 10 Nacli, which isn't a good ratio to have. Nice one, Dark Knight. Congrats. That was quick. I know there's like a 1 in 600 chance or whatever that any Clawth is shiny that we encounter right now. I'm just trying to think if there's a better way of boosting him. A better area to boost him? Like, is there an area where Nacli doesn't spawn in such great numbers? Are these Clawth spawns fixed? Because they always seem to be there, so we're only really rolling these 2. Like, this Clawth is the Titan, so that's always there, right? That doesn't leave. Doesn't go anywhere. I have to press A to interact with it, so it's not going to be shiny. It is shiny locked. It's possible I've met like one spawn behind me or something and I haven't noticed it. I haven't even seen a shiny Nacli yet. I haven't seen any shinies. I've done this sandwich twice. Not just today, like the other day. On stream I did this sandwich. These 3 Clawth are always here. That's why I question if I'm actually like doing this right. I'm gonna check a second, bear with me. Well, I've got 7 minutes left. I'm gonna quickly check. If I do that, the frame it doesn't do the. It doesn't use my sandwich. I'm just quickly checking. Bear with 2 minutes while I mute the mic for a second while I watch. Just check on this video, see whether I'm right. Another one, Dark Knight. Jeez, boy. Good going. Okay, apparently these spawns aren't fixed, so I can roll those spawns, and they can be shiny. We just haven't seen them shiny yet, 'cause we've got really bad luck apparently. So this is a shiny we really want to get, because it's Gen 9. We're trying to hunt Gen 9 Pokemon first. Obviously we can go for Gen... Your game crashed. Oh man. That sucks. And I'm guessing did you not save after you got the shiny? The first one? If it's a shiny you really, really want, you always save in front of it. Just in case. Trust me, I've failed many shinies in this game. I can list them, but you'll get bored of hearing because it killed itself. I failed like 5 shinies because they killed themselves. That's not even an exaggeration. You lost it. Oh man, that's hard. If you saved, it should still be there. Oh, if you saved in front, save in front of the shiny all the time, and then it won't. And as soon as the game starts back up again, it'll be back. Remember what I said, we're only saving if we get a shiny cloth. Any other shiny, like Nacli, not being saved. Any cloth? One up here. Go over to this side quickly. See what spawns over here. Back up the cliffs. We fell off like a stupid kid. Okay, probably just spawning Naclis in doing that, so the most efficient way to spawn them out, is it? Spawn out really quickly just by just going up to top of here, ignoring the Titan because it is shiny locked. We haven't got long left on the sandwich, 2.5 minutes. We can't end this stream with no shinies, man. That wouldn't be fair. You're wrong, it makes my life easier not having to edit a shiny clips together. But that doesn't make it fun for you guys, or for me. Wasting an hour of, maybe 2 hours of stream, well, an hour and a half even, sorry, stream time, without encountering a single shiny Pokemon would be heartbreaking. And we've done it before. We've had streams where we've gone 3 hours without shiny, and then we've got shinies at the end of the stream. Last week we got Fido and Daxpun, one of the streams, within like one sandwich. We have sandwiches where we don't get any shinies at all. Doesn't, like I said earlier, the shiny is for cloth is dead easy to spot. We're not gonna miss it. As long as our eyes are looking at the screen, we're gonna see it. Go up here, we haven't got much time left, so we've got to be quick about this one. Did you not get any of the, did you not save it again, like before any of the shinies? If not, it's gonna have to be a learning curve, my friend. You take this knowledge next time you do it. It's quite funny because sandwiches are so hit and miss sometimes. I've literally, like I said, I've done about 6 or 7. If you saved, you should have had it. It should still be there, or it should have still been there. If you saved right in front of the shiny and you restarted your save, you'll lose the sandwich. If you see, like, the sandwich effects where like go as soon as you quit out of the game, but like if you saved in front of the shiny, when you load back up, if you don't move at all and wait a few seconds, the spawns should catch up, and you should have everything that you had before. My sandwich ran out, didn't it? Yep. Maybe I think those spawns are fixed, you know. I read that they weren't, but I reckon they are. Because look, if I leave this area, right, so they've definitely despawned those 3 cloth. They're back in the exact same position. So if I kill them, I mean, no worries. Just appreciate stopping by anyway, Candy. Appreciate the support as always. I'll be back live on Friday, like I said in Discord. I didn't even touch that Skiddo. So I've killed those 3 cloth. If they're fixed spawns, they shouldn't reset. These 3 cloth are fixed spawns. 100%. I killed them. Now they're not here. So those cloth are never going to be shiny. Well, they're never going to be affected by the sparkling power sandwiches. The other cloth that we can find in that area can be affected. Right. Okay, we're not doing cloth again. What are we going to do this time? One more hunt before we end. We need to hunt something. Do we go for Shroodle? Because then we get Grafii Shiny, which is cool. Okay, we're gonna go for Shroodle. So bear with me a second while I just watch a video to see where Shroodle spawns. Best spawn to do it. Okay, let's do Shroodle. We need to go somewhere, which I found. We're gonna do Shroodle. That's our next hunt. We need to basically be around there. Now, last I followed this video, I actually got a shiny Shroomish off stream, which I have got the short ready to edit. Just need to sort it out. But yeah, this will be our final hunt for today's stream. So we're aiming to go down here, make a sandwich for poison types, see if we can end the stream with a shiny, because currently our shiny counter is looking very lonely with 0. We want to be down here. Now if we do the sandwich, we'll save here, hide the shiny counter, and do a picnic. Now what do I need for a poison type sandwich? 3 green peppers, pickle and cucumber, and any 2 herbs. Don't talk to Lucario. So 3 green peppers, cucumber, pickle, 3 green peppers, and a spicy and sweet herb mystica. We'll use the Pikachu pick. Last time we did this, we lost a cucumber, and the sandwich still worked, but we don't want that to happen again. So be a little more careful this time. Peppers aren't that hard to stack. I'm no sandwich connoisseur like Candy. Candy is our resident sandwich maker, usually. He's much better at it than me. Trust me. Okay. We're gonna be okay, 'cause it's quite an easy sandwich to make, but no bread. So we should just be getting Shroodle spawning now. Did we get it? I want those fingers. So like I said, this will be the last sandwich we do. When this is done, the stream's over. And we'll end on 0 shinies if we don't get a shiny. Ready? Mwah! Chef's kiss. Okay, right, we're done with the sandwich. We're not saving. We're gonna run around this area, find Shroodles. We're looking for purple eyes. And I think a lighter back. Wait, I need to check the shiny form quickly. Shroodle shiny is just purple eyes. That's really the most obvious thing. That's annoying. This obvious thing is purple eyes. Okay. Its back does look lighter, but in the sun it will look lighter anyway. Is he just looking for its eyes? Hopefully we get lucky. I did a Shroomish hunt with the grass sandwich recently to get my shiny Breloom for my false swiper. And I actually managed to get Capsicid in the same sandwich. Hopefully we can get this one done. the Shroodle. Then we can try and get a Varoom or something. So its eyes are purple if it's shiny. Obviously when it's not, its eyes are green, as you can see. If you can see that on the stream. It's quite hard to see. This Pikachu's obsessed with me. I don't even know if I despawned those ones or they've just been there the whole time. Quite an annoying part of the map to hunt this in. Because obviously a lot of long grass. Normally I'd like with the Zorro hunt, what we did was just kill everything. And the ones it wouldn't kill, we knew, oh, it's a shiny. For example, like that one we just looked at, it looked lighter. But its eyes were still green. We should do a Chewtle hunt. That's Gen 8. Trying to do more Gen 9 Pokemon before we start doing other Pokemon. We're not going to get every Gen 9 Pokemon before we do a Gen 8 Pokemon. Obviously, normally we go for one Gen 9 and one something else in the same sandwich if we get the Gen 9. See, this one here, its back looks really light, but it's still got green eyes. See what I mean? Its back would be lighter if it was shiny. That was very quick. You see how fast it killed those 3 Pokemon? Green. It's a very small Shroodle. So we're supposed to want to do like a big loop around this area. Maximize our spawns. We might miss some because they're so small. Right, I'm gonna kill this Pikachu because it's annoying me. It keeps spawning. We are still sitting on 0 shinies and we can't have that in a 2-hour stream, man. That's not good enough. Shroodle as a Pokemon, to be fair, I thought it was really cool having like Grafaiai. I tried to have it on my team. I can hear the Chastised Pokemon that's in the wild here. If I'd have it on my team my first playthrough, and it's not good. There's obviously ways you can use it competitively, but I don't do competitive, so I don't know those ways, and it doesn't help me when I was trying to run through the story with it. Could be another example of how not to use a sandwich to hunt Pokemon. Example 1 being our Cloth and Sandy Shocks today, both of which have been absolute fails. I'm just looking at it quickly. It's definitely got purple eyes, so it's going to be an obvious shiny to see when I see its eyes. Its eyes aren't going to be that vibrant green that they currently are. Let's just actually do a little loop. How far away did they start? They stop spawning. And it's definitely green eyes, you see? So around here is definitely where they're not spawning anymore. Side by side you can easily tell because you can zoom in. You can see their eyes up close. Didn't mean to do that. Got too close then, didn't I? Did it again. Got too close. Did not mean to do that. It's going to be a very long hunt, I think. We're going to get lucky. Not yet though. That's a Flabébé. This is hurting my back leaning forward to do this. The other option is to hunt Grafaiai as well as Shroodle, and we can do that in the Tag Tree Thicket, which is all the way up here. We want to be on that top part. Now for this, we want to be over here. Obviously around here we've got Varooms with their poison typing. Don't run into them. Get into Tag Tree. Obviously we're going to get some Fungus around. But to be fair, we haven't got that yet, so we could get that as well. But we're after Gen 9 Pokemon really. So we're after Shroodle, which they are spawning here. What's that, 3-star? We got Venonat and stuff spawning here as well. But if we go to where we meant to be, where the marker is, we're going to find more Grafaiais. Again, Grafaiai, same as Shroodle, purple eyes. The more obvious Grafaiai, it's got a bit more colour to its other parts as well. We don't want to be on this half of the bit. So that's a normal Grafaiai. If we go over this side, round by the way the trees that Grafaiai marks is where we're going to find Grafaiai's spawns. Again. Grafai's shiny is subtle. It's got like gold ears though, so it's more obvious than Shroodle's, which is more. Shroodle's is more of a white tuft on its head than rather than the goldy cream that you normally it normally has. Grafai is easier to spot technically. We are obviously going to get other spawns here though, like Fungus, as you can see. But then we can also get Grafai rather than just Shroodle. Both of which are going to be hard to spot because of the long grass. But like with the difference that Grafai's ears have, probably be easier to spot that one. We'll do either or at the moment. So we're happy if we get Grafai or Shroodle. Obviously we can get Shroodle another day if we do get Grafai now. It's still Gen 9, it still continues our trend of trying to catch Gen 9 Pokemon. Obviously our aim is to, if we're looking to complete a Shiny Dex, I think we should aim for a Gen 9 Shiny Dex first before we go for the full regional Dex. Obviously the game will get harder to complete that regional Dex when they release DLC. Obviously with Sword and Shield they added in about 100 Pokemon with the DLC that weren't in the base game, so that would have made the Dex on that game a lot harder to complete. Also, I've never fought any trainers in this area. So many trainers I still have left. I avoid this area like the plague when I was playing my game through because of the lag issues. Obviously when I played it, it was before the 1.1 update. So you think it's bad here now. When we do this, if we zoom out, look how bad that slows down. But it was way worse before the 1.1 update, which came out when the Charizard raid went live. And that was what, like 2 weeks after the game came out? 3 weeks after the game came out, maybe? How long we left on the sandwich? 15 minutes, 59 seconds. So we've got about 16 minutes left. About half time was left, roughly. Like I said, Shroodle shiny, purple eyes, Grafai eyes shiny. I think it's the same, but it has, yeah, like a light purple, kind of like a lilac. But it has gold ears, so we'd notice it. 100% we'd notice it. Still a lot of long grass, which is the issue in this with this spawn. It's quite a small Pokemon. It's like a lot of Pokemon you hunt in the wild for shinies. A lot of them are quite small. I mean, obviously, I get it. It's obviously meant to be like a kind of like a throwback to when you encounter Pokemon in the long grass. Like them being in long grass and hard to see. Grafai is a cool Pokemon though. Like I said, I did want to play my game with it when I first got the game. I was like, I want to use Grafai. Before the game came out, I was like, when they revealed that Pokemon, I was like, I'm using that Pokemon on my team. and I just really couldn't. So I don't understand strategies enough to like use Pokemon like that. I use Pokemon that I think look cool, but Pokemon that are that defensively weak. It just felt like whenever I used Grafaiai, he was getting knocked out super easy. I wasn't using him effectively or properly, I don't know. Like I said, I don't understand that kind of those mechanics of the game. I'm a shiny hunter. Saying it's dying yesterday, I was saying that kind of like half me wants to get into competitive Pokemon. Just because I think it would be fun. Something to do when I'm not streaming or shiny hunting. I feel like I'd have no fun because how bad I am at those kinds of things. Working out tactics, having to predict everything is what puts me off it really. Like it's not shiny hunting, I don't have to predict anything. I just need to know the types of Pokemon, where they spawn. Why are you mad? I didn't see that. The sun's setting makes it really, really bad because we're going to struggle to see things even more when it's dark. However, his eyes are going to look really vibrant. Like Shroodle's eyes. They're really like bright green. At the moment, the dusk setting. I may have ran past one without realizing it. Because I literally can't tell. Unless I'm up close. I know you're mad about the shiny Dark Knight, but you'll find it again. Might take a while. Trust me, like we've all been there. We've all had like the crashes and the crashes and the fails, and it sucks. At this moment in time, it sucks. But you're not gonna want to hunt it for a while. But give it a couple days. You'll be like, oh, I still really want to find Iron Valiant. You'll get back on it. You'll get back to those sandwiches. You'll put more sandwiches on that picnic table. You'll be hunting that shiny like there's no tomorrow. Forgetting you ever forgot. Forgetting you ever lost the shiny. Trust me, I still do it. Like I said, I've failed multiple shinies. Okay, we're spawning Venomoth now, which is not ideal. They only spawn near trees, so if we just avoid trees, we should be okay. Avoid trees in this woodland area. We haven't got shiny Venomoth, so it kind of would be okay to catch it, but the idea is to hunt a Gen 9 Pokemon. We're not saving unless we get Grafaiai or Shroodle. So, if we get one of the other Pokemon, Fungus or Venomoth, we're not saving that. Because the other day I saved a shiny Bergmite after I used my Herb Mysticas. And that wasn't worth it. Shroodle, like just getting Shroodle would be kind of annoying to only get one shiny in 30 minutes. But today we've got no shinies in an hour of sandwiches, so half me's just like, mate, take the shiny. Just take it, because you might not get another one. You got the shiny bug. Does that mean you want to keep hunting? I think that is the hardest thing sometimes when you lose a shiny, is just the motivation to keep hunting. So if you've still got the motivation to keep hunting, you keep going, mate. Do not stop. Okay, I want to do a big loop round. We have 7.5 minutes left to find something. I don't think that's shiny. I think it is too black. Yeah. It's quite hard to see in night time. The eyes do glow though, like very bright. So I feel like if I get it, I'm gonna spot the eyes way easier than I would if it weren't nighttime. It wasn't nighttime. I think what's frustrating is how easy I can get some shinies. The Shroomish, for example. When I found Shroomish off stream, I found Shroomish in the first 4 minutes of a sandwich. And I went on to find a Capsakid while I was hunting for Skiddo. I thought Skiddo wouldn't really matter. That sucks, Dark Knight. It really does, but you will find it again. Trust me. It might not happen in like in the next week or so. It might take you a little bit longer to find it again, but you will find it. When I was doing shiny races for Screamtail last week, I think week before, one of the two, I think it was last week. We were doing. I despawned one Screamtail when I was playing on co-op with some people, some viewers. Candyman was one of them, and we still kept. We didn't give up on the hunt. We kept going. We kept trying it. And eventually, we all managed to get it. Just don't lose the faith. Keep your commitment, keep your persistence. Take a break if you need to, but make sure you come back to it. Don't let it be one that got away. I mean, it's a very good looking shiny, so you definitely want that in your boxes or in your party. Whichever way you want to keep it. Most of my shinies stay in my boxes. I don't really use them in my party. As you can see, my party is all non-shiny Pokemon. Obviously, you can't tell because you can't see their shiny sprites in the menu anyway. But it is definitely all non-shinies. I do have shinies. I have a shiny Sizzle. I have a shiny Breloom I could use. Oh, I thought that was a bloody glistening spot. Right, how long we got on this sandwich? 3.5 minutes. This could be our first shiny-less stream of Scarlet and Violet. Well, apart from the ones where we didn't have the shiny charm or have finished the main game. I think there was, of course, a couple of streams where we actually just did a lot of raids as well. We didn't get any shinies. Or when we were doing like just the egg hunting. I think at one point we were just hunting Sprigatito in eggs. Not doing anything else. We're just running around getting random outbreaks and stuff like that. We don't have very many shiny-less streams. We've got like 3 minutes to change the shiny-less title of this stream. We are shiny hunting in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and currently we are just not finding anything. Unless... Nope, you are still green. You are green. You are green. You are green. I couldn't get past that. They were just blocked. Every way was blocked. I've not even seen a shiny fungus or anything. Like, we've been here for 20 minutes of the 30 we had. We've seen nothing. Thought I was out then. Thought I was over. Like, I thought we'd have seen something, like fungus, or... We got so many spawns in this area. Fungus, Shroodle, Grafaiite, Venomoth now. I thought we'd have seen something. We only have a minute. 50 seconds. Come on, Shroodle. I'd even take a fungus right now at the end of the stream, just to like... So we don't end on a shiny-less stream again. That's it. Right, let's reset the save and then we'll just... Oh, wrong one. Do my best Scooby-Doo laugh impression. How does Scooby-Doo laugh? I really can't do impressions, Benny Boo. I'm trying to think how Scooby laughs. Got a shiny Venomoth, King Gambit, and Palafin. Nice! I haven't got any of those shinies. I'm trying to think how Scooby-Doo laughs, man. Hold up. I'm it's gonna be a clip I'll never use ever again. Hope no one uses this either. Scooby-Doo laugh. Okay. I got an advert, 7 seconds for a 2 second video. I can't do that. I can't even try. That's funny though. Where am I? Oh, at the Strudel tree. Oh, now it's playing random videos. Goofy cartoon sounds. Okay, that's not what I did. Anyway, we'll have one last look around. See if we can find anything in the overworld before we end. Strudel, you have betrayed us for the last time. This Meowth's not shiny, is it? No. Well, our shiny counter is still on 0, and we are literally about to end. Oh, we can just quickly check this one thing though. What outbreaks do we have? We might be able to farm outbreak quickly. We have ADD. That's fair. Glimmet, Floatzel, Noivern, Barrascuda. That's it. Yeah, those outbreaks are trash. What's our 6-star raid today though? Did we just pass that second? I think we did. Oh, I got Rufflet as well. We've already got Rufflet shiny. Yeah, let's quickly do the 6-star raid, then we'll end. If we can actually do the 6-star raid. It's Water Terror type. Anyone want to join in the chat? I'll give you the option to join in the chat if you want to join. What is the raid first? Go online. It may change when we go online because I did have. I was date skipping yesterday. It didn't change. That's a rock type Corviknight. Well, I could probably do it with. Oh, what's it strong? What's strong against it? I'm just checking everything that would work against it. So we can use fighting, ground, steel, water, grass. So we could just use Iron Hands. Okay, William Knight. I will put the code on in the chat. Make sure you bring a good enough Pokemon, because we're only going to try this once. X34V7K. Water's good, but fighting is just as effective as water, so you can do double damage with fighting. And then as long as I don't terrestrialize against its like hurricane or whatever it has, air slash, whatever it is, brave bird, one of those 3 moves, it doesn't do double damage to me as a fighting type because I'm fighting electric. And its moves are Iron Head, Drill Peck, Body Press, Hone Claws, and Tailwind. So none of those super effective against me unless I decide to Terastallize into fighting. And then Drill Peck is, I think. Yes. One of its moves will be effective against me, super effective against me anyway. I struggled like hell with a electric Terra type Corviknight once with that shinies count, I think. Yeah, I see the Slitherwing. What type is Slitherwing though? Bug fighting. Oh, you're gonna get. Yeah, but your Slitherwing's weak. It's both types of Slitherwing's types are weak to flying moves. So it's gonna do double damage to you just for being in the game. Hits you with anything, you're gonna take double damage. See? You're super weak to Corviknight's flying moves. Whereas I am not until I Terastallize. Like when I do this. I'm okay as fighting because I'm also electric type. If I Terastallize, I'll take double damage. Let's be real here, Willie. You bought this in for the shiny flex. If we get this done, and I don't mind, if we fail it, I'll be a little bit annoyed that we failed it. I can't Terastallize because I will be super weak to it. Maybe I can do it once. Take the hit. Oh no. Belly drum. Okay, I'm gonna die. I was hoping it would miss, didn't. I don't think that makes over misses, to be fair. I think that move ever misses. This is a very not the way I wanted to end the stream. You shouldn't have bought the Slitherwing though, man. Both your types are weak to flying. You're strong against rock, but you're not strong against its flying moves. Nah, he one-hitted me. I shouldn't have Terastallized. I had to outspeed it or I was dead. Okay, we're gonna fail. And then we're gonna end the stream on a fail of a raid. Unfortunately, that is going to be the end. We end the stream with a grand total of 0 shinies. We used 3 sandwiches, tried to hunt Cloth, tried to hunt Sandy Shocks first, then Cloth, Then we tried to hunt Shroodle or Grafaiai at the end. We did not get them. What's up, Muchiero, Tokito? Sorry, but you have just caught the end of the stream, unfortunately, my friend. We are going to end on that. I didn't save my game, did I? No, I didn't. That's cool. We're going to end there. I will be back on Friday evening, about 6-7 p.m. English time. Be a bit of a long stream then. Be about 2-3 hours. A bit longer than this 2 hours. What's up, Trinkdom? Just ending the stream, guys. Sorry. I've been going for a couple hours. It's normally my short stream anyway, the Tuesday night ones. But I'll be back on Friday about 6-7 p.m. English time. So if you want to come and join me then, feel free. The VOD for this stream will be left up the whole time forever and ever. So if you want to watch that back at any point. I know you just got here, but I've been here for 2 hours. And it's just gone midnight here in the UK. So I need to get some stuff done before I go to bed. And yeah. But like I said, the VOD will be up forever and ever if you want to watch that back at any point. No shinies. But you know, you can always enjoy yourself. Leave on background noise, whatever you want to do. If you do enjoy the video at any point, if you're watching this live or on demand, do leave a like. It'll help me out massively, like I've said before so many times. Obviously, let me know you're enjoying this kind of content and these streams. These late night ones, obviously, a little more chilled out than the ones we do on the weekends or in the daytime. We don't really have much luck in these ones, to be fair, as well. And obviously, it lets people find the content as well, so they can enjoy it as much as you currently are or do at any point. And obviously, it helps us grow this channel and the community, the shiny hunting community, as we move forward in Scarlet and Violet. If you're not already subscribed and you have joined this, you have enjoyed this stream or any of my other streams, hit the subscribe button. It's a single thing moving forward. Shiny Shorts uploads or streams in the future. Like I said, I'll be back live on Friday about 6-7 p.m. UK time, and possibly have some Shiny Shorts up before Friday. Keep your eyes on the sub box just in case. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your week. Have a good night, and I'll see you on Friday. Peace out.